welcome to Kandace Crossing. Okay, so we've got the Higher Love Soul Link Oracle cards, which I've just edged in pink. Okay, so just so you can see the back. Right. So these are some of the things that you could lay out in a spread, or questions you could ask yourself in regards to how do I help others? How do I mentor others? What is my life purpose in regard to mentoring others? Helping others in some way. Then you've got the rest and relaxation. How do I rest? How do I relax? What do I need to know in regards to rest and relaxation? What do I need to know in regards to family support, solitude and meditation, pausing to redirect, end of a learning cycle, new inspiration, dreams come true, transformation, take a stand. How do I take a stand? What do I need to know in regards to major endings or new beginnings, sudden progress and change, thinking, prepare for change, positive transition, joyful times, moving on or escaping, lost love. How do I deal with lost love? How do I deal with any loss issues? End of learning phase, renewed faith, materialism, special knowledge and skills, success and perseverance, balance. How do I find balance in my life? How do I become self-sufficient? Or how do I, what do I need to know in regards to being self-sufficient? How do I think in regards to what do I need to know about self? New opportunities, heavy burden, limitations. What limits me? Unfounded fear. What unfounded fear do I have in regards to? What do I need to know in regards to commitment within the relationship or marriage within the relationship? What do I need to know? What is dominating within this relationship? How do I find a union of two souls within this relationship? What do I need to know in regards to this new or revived relationship? What is the karmic bond? What do I need to know in regards to the traditional aspects of this relationship? What do I need to know in regards to the significant love of this relationship? How do I find a balanced partnership? How do I find lasting love and happiness? What are the legal matters and contracts? What are the intellectual matters? How do I achieve and receive good fortune? What do I need to know in regard to crisis and disappointment? Achievement and success? How do I reassess the situation? What do I need to know regards sudden change? How do I create sudden change? What decision should I be making? What do I need to know in regards to financial matters? What destructive behaviors do I have in regards to? How do I stay centered and balanced? What do I need to know in regards to competition or challenges that are going on at the moment? Well, what challenges do I have in regards to? What do I need to know in regards to beginnings and fresh starts in regards to? How do I have moderation and self-control in the situation? How do I have patience and progress through the situation? How do I use my intuitive understanding of the situation? How do I stay cool, calm, and collected in this situation? How do I connect to old friends and have good memories? How do I learn or train for the situation? Or what do I need to learn? How do I leave the past behind? How do I grow and develop? How do I raise the new level of growth in my life? How do I use my craftsmanship in this journey? How do I use my craft? How do I gain craftsmanship? So that's it. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, Sunflower. Hi, Aldona. Hi, Nina. Thank you very much. Like VIP, of course. Hi, Losso. Hi, Nisha. Okay, I'm doing donations first. Okay, we've done the pre-recorded. Let me just put this back up here. Just change this banner. Now, don't forget all donated readings today. Now, if you donate today, you go in the draw for a 30-minute reading video chat. So all who donate today do go into the draw for that as well. And don't forget to write a review on my blog. Also, to go in a draw to win a free reading. You can see the links down below. So there we are. So there's a little bit going on there. So Nina's question, let's have a look here. Thank you, Nina. So don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to write a review if you've had a reading from me. And don't forget. Right. So Nina, let's have a look. I'm going to use the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. And I'm also going to use Alice the Wonderland Oracle for your reading as well. Okay, because quite irregular, I sort of want to give you a little bit more than normally it would be just a few cards, but a few tarot cards, but I am going to include an oracle as well today. So don't forget, anyone who donates today does go in the draw for a full 30-minute free reading. So yeah, and then I will do the free readings after I've done the donations, depending on what donations are. So right, Nina, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you're looking at your Scorpio. Okay, you seemed like you've had a falling out a couple of days ago. So what's going on with the relationship? Okay, so what's going on with the relationship? Let's have a look at this in a deeper detail. Okay, so you're looking at this relationship. Let's use these cards. Okay, so now what did I do with them oh, here it is, here. Okay, so we used the highest, those cards, right? So let's do a spread. And so what we're going to do is we're looking at a sense of something that's weighing us down, something that's weighing you down is the information with the falling out, right? What's the unfounded fear? What are the challenges? And let's have a look at the reaching out. Trying to work out here how we have okay, let's have a look. I keep getting the sense of, let's have a look. Just trying to get union of two souls. Let's do this to start with. So what do you think? Does that sound like a good, let's have a look at what's the burden? What are your fears? What's your challenges, right? And then the union of the two souls. Just for an example here. So what's weighing you down? I haven't finished yet, but this is just a starting point. Okay, what's weighing you down? And we get King of Flowers. So you got this sense of energy. It's vibration, it's energy, it's the passion. It seems to be like a yearning for something, an opportunity seems to be weighing you down. Oh, whether he's passion as well. Okay, so we've got some unfounded fear. So it's something being exposed, something coming. It feels like a new day scares you. Something new, new beginnings. A sense of, I keep getting the sense of a new day is scaring you, is worrying you. It seems to be a fear of creating something new. So what are challenges going on? So what challenges at this time? It's interesting. So we're getting this King of Teacups is about putting your emotions to one side. Again, you've got that sort of practical approach to the situation. It feels like your emotions, the passion is getting the better of you. So it's about trying to put your emotions to one side. So let's have a look at the union of two souls. Creating something new, yeah. So you want to see with the union of two souls. Okay, it does feel like someone is waiting for you. It does feel like a good fortune, but it does feel like you're very stuck. You're stuck in the past. You're stuck in what's going on. Okay, so it does feel like you're stuck in the past, but there is some good stuff happening as well. If you can just make some clear decisions about what you need to do. Okay, so let's have a quick skizzy here. I'm just doing something a little bit more here. So let's have a look at let's look at some changes. Patience, progress, new opportunities. So let's have a look at see what the new opportunities are. So new opportunities. So what new opportunities in regards to the relationships awaits Nina? a sense of equilibrium, a sense of balance, knowing the consequences of any actions that you take. Okay, so it does feel as though that weighing you down is is a new adventure, something new, something different. Again, you've got the sense of a new day, which is a fear. It does feel like you're wanting to create something new, leave behind the dark. So you're moving into new things. It does feel like you're in a very dark situation at the moment. So it's about moving on. It is about creating something new for yourself. The challenge here is definitely about putting your emotions to one side, sort of taking a bit more of a practical approach to the relationship. Could be something that's quite difficult for you. You do find that your emotions sort of get a little bit better of you in some way. Okay, so the union of two souls just tells us you're very stuck. You're stuck in the past. There's that whole thing that feels like you're going around and around in a circle, but there is a possibility of good fortune. But it's all about allowing the new stuff to happen. So here we have the sense of new opportunities coming by finding a sense of balance, looking at the truth of the situation. It's looking at it's very much about looking at the truth, looking at the facts of it, taking a moment to sort of take a breath and look at the consequences of any actions that you've actually taken at this time, Nina. Okay, so your emotions are sort of weighing you down. So you need to sort of put your emotions to one side a little bit and take a bit of a breath. Sort of breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just take a real moment to just breathe. Because your emotions are definitely, you just got to find a way to sort of not let your emotions overrule the practical aspects of the relationship or what's going on, to look at the truth of what's actually happening for you here. So let's have a look at the Alice, the Wonderland deck. Let's see what message Spirit has for you in regards to your relationship, in regards to what you need to do for you. So let's just take a moment. Yeah. So will he reach out again? I feel the answer is going to be no. It's all about you taking care of you. I do feel like you're going to have a bit of stuff. It's all about, I think you is going to be number one. It's all about you. Okay, so it's all about, it does feel like you've been trying to keep up with the with what's going on. Feels like everything is such an effort. Okay, and you're not really moving forward with the relationship. Feels like you're going around and round in circles. So the card here is all about advancing, about moving forward in some way. So let's have a look and see what Alice has to say in this card here. Card number 14. Okay. Well, in our country, said Alice, still panting a little, you'll generally get to somewhere else if you ran very fast for a long time, as we've been doing. A slow sort of country, said the Queen. Now here you see, it takes all the running you can do to keep in the same place. If you want to get somewhere else, you must run at least twice as fast as that. The lessons of your life are taking place at a fast rate, far too swiftly for you to process them. It seems you're only just keeping up with all the changes coming to you. You must work very hard to make any discernible progress for now. You've been trying and trying to get ahead, and yet you always seem to be in the very same place. And this is in regards to the relationship. Hi, Ella. Hi, Areeg. Okay, this could be almost in any aspect of your life. So this is about the relationship. At this point in time, the answer is to work even harder. You'll not have much to do this much work with this much effort, perhaps ever again. But the only way out of your current situation is to accelerate, get intense, and push for the breakthrough that is just ahead of you. You'll need to devote more time than you would wish, and sacrifices will need to be made. However, if you do this, you will push through the resistance and explode into the next stage of your life. Put all your effort into surging ahead and watch as you begin to move in the tiniest of ways, ahead of where you've been. Once you take that lead, stay focused on where you are going, and you'll begin to leave the place you find yourself in now. When you push through, others will recognize the incredible dedication you have to your own life. This will inspire them to push forward with their own dreams too. One thing is for sure, the intensity of your approach brooks no resistance. Your movement and energy will drive away all stagnation. Now go. A time of very hard work, getting ahead, determination and resolve to push through into the next stage. The urge to improve your status and be rewarded. Moving quickly with strength and stamina. A great deal to process and integrate. So how does that feel, Nina? Does that sort of make sense? Looking ahead at these cards that we used to lay out the spread and to sort of get a bit of a clearer answer and what's important for you to move ahead, to have the success that you deserve, to have the relationship that you deserve, and the respect you deserve. Because everything's weighing you down. You're very heavy. So it's about letting yourself go, letting yourself have the freedom to be you. Okay, so yeah, I hope that really helps and gives you that sort of guidance that you really need at this time. Okay, so that's pretty cool to sort of look at in that way. Yeah. So that's what I've done for you, being a VIP. Now, don't forget, with being a VIP, you do have some exclusive content. Do scroll back and have a look at the progress of my space. Have a look at the exclusive videos. Content, all sorts of little bits and pieces. Don't forget the free downloads. Also, if you scroll back quite a lot, Nina, you might find some free downloads as well that are available for you being a VIP. So, yeah. Hopefully that gave you some guidance there. Right. So, yeah, you'll find lots of freebies, lots of free downloads and resources, all sorts of bits and pieces on the Ko-Fi. Now that you're a member, go through and enjoy it for the next few days. Right, so the free list is Sunflower. Cool. Oh, thank you, Sunflower, for doing that for me. Totally appreciate that. So, Nina, you can have a look also at the video of my space, my progression of the building. So, yeah, all sorts of little bits and pieces there available for you as a supporter on Ko-Fi, of donating through Ko-Fi. So, right, let me put those decks away and let us begin. Okay, so don't forget, if there's any other donations or anything like that, oops, do you want to right, Sunflower, let's have a look. What do you, oh, that's a good question. Of hidden things. Oh, interesting. So you're looking at hidden things. So let's do this. Sorry, I'm just sort of looking at hidden things. Let's have a look here. I did see this. I just want to show you something here. So we're looking at what's hidden and then how to move forward. Did I jump there. Okay. So, right, what's hidden and how do you move forward? Okay, what's hidden and how do you move forward? Let's do sunflower. Let's use the Telleric tarot. Blah, blah. Okay, so what's hidden and how do you move forward? Okay, so what's hidden? Let's have a look. What's hidden in regards to college? What does she need to be aware of? Whoa, okay. What's hidden? What's hidden? And how do you move forward? Okay, so what's hidden? What things do you need to prepare for? Okay, so the first thing we're looking at here is the sense of fire here. So we've got the 10 of fire. So whatever weighs you down. So what's been heavy on your mind? What have you been thinking about in regards to preparing? Seems to be something's been coming to the forefront, something that you know that you need to be aware of. There's something that you've been thinking about that's been weighing you down. That's what's hidden. It's sort of something that you've actually been thinking about. Something that seems to be coming to the forefront of your mind. Trust your intuition. Trust your thoughts that are coming in. Does feel like you need to have like a checklist is what's weighing you down. And it's something to do with your energy. Maybe it's about to do with your creative energy. It's all about the being creative. I don't know what you're doing in college, but it's something to do with being creative. Being creative, being something that you're very passionate about. Seems to be that you're very worrying about maybe it's to do with the course that you're actually taking. So it just seems to be something that you've been thinking about, something that seems to be coming to the forefront, something that you sort of like, you'll be sitting there and suddenly something will come to your mind that you've been thinking about. And that's what seems to be sort of weighing you down, making things very heavy for you. I want to have a look a bit more into that as well. I'm going to have a look a bit more into that. And then we've got like the 3 of mind. So it's about dealing with any betrayal, heartbreak. Or what if it's a person? Or you're in health, the pharmaceuticals. Okay. So I'm wondering if a person, because we get a sense of, with the 3 of swords here, we get a sense of betrayal, a sense of heartbreak. I just want to have a look a bit more into this. Let's just have a quick skizzy here, because I feel like the crystal and the fern, the chalconthite and kudzu. So let's just have a look at the 10. $97. I just feel like I've got a little bit more information for you. Okay, so yeah, it feels like you're under pressure. Under pressure. So chalconthite, a copper mineral, forms long and vibrant blue crystals. Though they disintegrate easily due to their high solubility and must be handled. Kunzite may help enrich soil, prevent erosion. However, responsibilities and duties are accumulating. Even though you've been diligent and determined, take care not to undertake any more burden and focus on the task. Okay. You need to soon take a break or prioritize certain things over others to avoid getting exhausted and overwhelmed. Okay, you've demonstrated your drive and capacity for hard work, but you must make sure that you take time to rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. I knew there was more information, but I couldn't quite. Okay, and it's also important that you don't overwhelm yourself. I think that could be trying to take too much on. Yep, it's time to make sure that you have balance, that you're not trying to do too much in one go. I think that's really important for you. By taking a break, make sure that you rest and you take care of yourself. That's going to be really important here. Okay, that's what I just felt like there was so much that you needed to know about resting, about taking care of yourself. But I'm also getting this person. I do get feeling like past hurts and things like that. So that's going to be really important. So let's just have a look at this. Okay, this one is called splintered hopes. Few pains are as sharp as that of heartbreak or shattered hopes. Whatever the loss, betrayal, or offence suffered here, the most dangerous element is the pain itself, and the injury to the sense of security in self. There is a great need for healing and the clearing of any toxic emotions. Now it's a new set of circumstances will uncover new hopes and solace. The pain won't last forever, even though it's quite big. And it feels like you're going to move through with healing. It does bring in a sense of healing. Yes, you've been betrayed. Okay, and I feel like you're taking that into, be careful you don't take that into your study. Don't take that betrayal or the past hurts into your learning, because that's going to weigh you down a lot heavier. So just make sure that you take care of yourself, make sure you nurture, make sure that you are allowing yourself the time to heal, Sunflower. I think that's really important here. Okay, so really important for you to take care of your needs. Okay, so you can do a lot of self-healing, a lot of making sure you rest in between. Don't try and do too much, Sunflower, with your study. Don't try and do too much. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Just to remember to be aware, there is a lot of healing needing to be done. There is a lot of balancing out. Yeah, it's not just about being in high spirits. It's also about just allowing yourself the healing, taking time out to enjoy a little bit of the journey too. Don't make it all. Yeah, make sure you rest, make sure you take some time out, make sure you have some fun, have a sense of balance. Balance. So hopefully that sort of helps. So the crystals here, CHALCANTHITE, and the plant is kudzu, KUDZU, and then the other crystal is actinolite, ACTINOLITE, and oleander, OLEANDER. So if you want to do a quick snap, whoops, that's your crystals and your plants. So yeah, that's for you there. I really needed you to, I think that was really important that you had that. You're going to something that's quite stressful. There's quite a lot going on there. So yeah. So Aldona, yep, I've got your question. You only need to type it once. I should have done this. Okay, Aldona's next. Yep. Right. Oh, thank you, Sunflower. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, so Aldona will decontact you. So let's have a look. You're looking at sort of holding on to, will decontact. Oh, shoot. Ouch. Just dropped a book on my foot. Do not want to do that. So you're wanting to know if there's going to be some contact, what's going on with D. Is there going to be some relationship? Yeah. Sunflower, I really appreciate everything you did doing the list for me. Muchly appreciated. Oh, right. Back into the readings. Right. Well, what's the contact? Is there going to be contact? What's going on? Let's have a look here. So you've got the King of Swords. Does feel like there needs to be a solution to the problem, to the issue and stuff going on. And then you've got the Ten of Swords. It does feel like there's an ending to it. It does feel like there's a sense of closure. So I don't feel like there is going to be any contact at all. I do feel like it's going to give you a sense of closure to the situation. Hi, Kandace. How are you? So there is about you. I do feel like you're going to have the sense of closure. I don't think Dee is going to contact you in August at this stage. I do feel like there's a shift, a sense of closure. There's a sense of a solution to the problem and everything solution to everything that's going on. I think you need to just be practical about it, be analytical about what's actually going on. So yeah, I don't feel like there's going to be any contact for you in August. Right, so Sunflower did the list here. So just give me a second. So we've got Lost Soul. So Lost Soul. So I got Lost Soul, Divine. DivineLovely. Areeg, Ellen, Tammy, Ice Trip. Right. Okay, so Lost Soul. Waiting for Lost Soul, so I'll just do DivineLovely. Will I end up in a relationship with S? Okay, let's do I'm just doing the romantic tarot for, whoa, 2 cards flew out. Wow, that was pretty strong. Here we have a sense of awakening. The sense of resurrecting something coming into fruition here. And we have the Knight of Wands. So it does feel like there's that passion, that creativity. Does feel like there's something coming into fruition for you in regards to the relationship. Okay, so that's really so it does feel like things are moving in that direction. Does feel like things are moving in that direction. It does feel like there is an awakening, a resurrecting of something. It does feel like something's coming into fruition here, and you've got this movement coming into play. So there is a possibility that there is, at this current energy that's going on, unless things actually change, there is that possibility of you coming into the relationship. So it's that movement forward. There is that passion, there is that sense of creativity, the dynamic energy moving into that direction there. So yeah, does feel like there is that possibility there in the current energy that's going on with the connection. Okay, so I'm waiting for Lost Souls question as well, but in the meantime I've got Areeg, so I'm not waiting around for people's questions, so we'll just see how we go here. Kandace, I'm just waiting to get through this list first, and then I will see where we're at after that, because time moves quite quick. I sort of did take my time a little bit with the VIP reading that I needed to do. Okay, is my husband Ahmed using dark spells? He cheated on me and I caught him. You have kids together. Okay, Areeg. First thing you need to do is know your own potential. Okay, know what you're actually capable of. I get a sense of I think you need to not let him, that whole thing about know your own potential, know yourself. It's all about trusting your own intuition. Okay, you've got the High Priestess here. So High Priestess to me is about trusting your intuition, trusting your own, the goddess that lies within you is what I want to say here. Just says trust in yourself, trust in your own intuition, trust in the secrets. We have got secrets revealed. So there is something going on. Definitely knowing your own potential is really important. Trusting your own intuition with what's actually going on. There's definitely a need to, of course, this communication is important, of course. But Areeg, I do feel like there is a thing for you just to trust your own intuition. There are secrets that have been revealed, which I think you just have to get on and trust in your own sensuality, your own sexuality, your own identity and who you are as well. Knowing your own potential is really important, and that's going to allow you to move ahead. It's not that he's got a dark spell. He can only control you if you let him. Okay, he can only control you if you let him. Okay, so you've got this is why this has come up about knowing your own potential. Okay, you're not going to let him control you, Areeg. It's all about you. He cheated on you, you caught him. Now it's time for you to decide what your own potential is and what you need to do to create your own future for yourself. Be the being able to sort of like manifest what you want, create what you want, with your own magic, the goddess that lies within you. Is really important here. Oh, thank you for the support here. Okay, Areeg, so I think that's really important for you to know this, to know your own potential. So don't let him control you in any way. It's not about the magic or anything like that. Okay, so we've got a donation here. So let me just have a quick look. Sorry, I say the word skizzy. It's a real Kiwi thing. Kandace, thank you very much. Okay, Kandace. Thank you. Muchly appreciated here. Okay, so Kandace, yes, waiting for your question. Okay, Ellen. Kandace here, you donated, yeah. And then I'll do Ellen after that. Oh, Jamel's okay. He's had his moment of three. Okay. Oh. That's all right. I'll be back in a minute, Ellen. I'm just going to do this question here. Okay, so you got your question with Jamel. Okay, he texted you yesterday. And so the cards that flipped out when I was thinking about this was I actually got the romance card. I got the good news. I got that sense of the Knight of Cups. So straight away when I was thinking about that, there's definitely that reconnection, that romance that's definitely coming together. And you've got the Queen of Swords here. So it's really about expecting the truth of the situation, nurturing the ideas, nurturing the truth of what's needed. So it does feel like he's trying to reconnect. Does definitely feel like there's a reconnection here. So let's have a look here. Okay, yes, you got the Two of Coins. He's trying to work, definitely working out his priorities. Definitely deciding what his priorities are at this time. Kandace definitely feels okay. So there's definitely new possibilities. There's an ending to something. Something feels like he's ended whatever was going on for him and he's looking for new opportunities. Definitely feels like there's a sense of trying to reconnect, trying to sort of get a sense of where things are at for him, trying to sort of get that sense of the truth of what's actually going on, trying to nurture what's possible, trying to look at what's really important in his life. And I am just going to get I am going. Okay, so let's just throw in, I'm just going to throw in a crystal card here for you. Oh, that flew out. Love. There we go. We got the love card coming out. So I was thinking about Jamel and what's going on with you, Kandace, and it does feel like he's sort of ready to make that reconnection. So let's have a look and see what the love card actually has to say for you, card number 25. Let's have a look here at the message for you. With rose quartz and generator quartz. Okay, love, relationships, and self-forgiveness. This is a stone of love. It's a gentle stone, but a powerful one. You've drawn this card because you need some love, or he's needing some love. He's looking for love, and love's found you. Rose quartz may be asking for you to look inside yourself. It's time to let go of any hurt and draw love to you. It has a subtle color that teaches us to also be subtle when seeking love and be gentle on ourselves and others. Okay, it's not about the true love, but it's a love. Rose quartz is a powerful stone to use when gritting. Create a loving, harmonious environment. With it, carry a piece with you to bring peace and love to your person. By creating this loving environment in your home, you're also giving yourself love. Choose more ways to give yourself this love. And honor the beautiful image you think. So this is about being genuinely. So I do feel like there's that connection coming in. Okay, so definitely feels as though there is that connection that is coming in, the love's coming in. Definitely feels like it's just that sense of just being gentle with him, being kind, don't no expectations, but it does feel like there is that reaching out, just trying to reconnect in some way. So yeah, interesting, Kandace. So hopefully that sort of helps. Okay, so I did see Alan's question there. So hopefully that sort of gives you a bit of an idea. Okay, Alan's question I saw here. So this is about working this weekend. Okay, so let's do, oh, here it is. One of my favorite decks. Right, Alan. I'm using the Rider Tarot. This is about working. Whoa. Okay, I asked about you working, and the card that flew out is the Three of Swords. So it does feel like things may not be what you expect. Okay, so there may not be any work this weekend. Okay, and it does feel like it's going to weigh you down slightly. Okay, it does feel like there's not going to be any working this weekend, and it is going to be a little bit heavy on you. So at this stage, they don't, but things could change energy-wise. Something could happen, something else could happen. But at this stage, there's no work this weekend. Remembering out today's only Monday, so things could change. But at this stage, there's no work. But things could change. This is just at the moment with this energy so far. Depends on whatever happens with other work, but at the moment, no, I'm sorry. And I know it's going to weigh you down. It's going to be a little bit heavy for you. I know that you'll be a little bit worried about things, but unfortunately, yep, hopefully things will change. But at this stage, it's saying no work. And I know it's going to be a little bit heavy for you. Okay, so let's have a look at this list. Where am I at? Okay, so the list was Lost Soul and Tammy. Lost Soul and Tammy. I'm just waiting for Tammy. So let me see. Let me see if I got, let's have a look at this. Oh, shit, I didn't realize I'd done this twice. Okay, so here, 20 people, and I'm just going to go down to Tammy. Not showing up. Okay. So, okay, so I'm not sure where Tammy's question is, but I'm just going to go into Lost Soul. And you're looking at whether you'll pass your licensing exam. Okay, let me just turn this heater off. It's a bit hot there. Whew. Okay, so I can breathe. Okay, will you pass your licensing exam? So what do you need to do to pass your licensing exam? What do you need to do to pass your licensing exam? So let's have a look. First thing you need to do is let go of any limitations that you're placing on yourself. Okay, ice cream, really important to make sure that you let go of any limitations, anything that's keeping you chained to maybe past experiences and things like that. That's really important here. Make sure that you're able to sort of let go of any chains, anything that's keeping you restricted, keeping you locked into the past. It's about being able to breathe. Take a moment to take a breath. okay, and let go of anything that's the thoughts, the ideas, the experiences from the past that seems to be sort of keeping you chained to the situation. Take a moment to really take a breath. Know that you will have a gain. It does tell us if you can just let go of the past, those things that are keeping you chained, can be ideas or even thoughts, doubts. If you can let go of those doubts, you will gain, you will achieve the result that you want. You'll have that license, you will pass the licensing exam. It's all about being able to let go, being able to release, being able to break free from those past thoughts and ideas, those things, those doubt that's creeping in. You've got to let that go and allow yourself to see yourself achieving the result that you want, being able to visualize yourself passing your licensing exam. Okay, so it's all about, and I know no matter how much you practice, and if you've got that doubt creeping in, it's going to stop you from achieving the result you want. So you've got to see yourself being successful, see yourself achieving what you need to achieve. Okay, it's being able to let that go emotionally, mentally, physically, being able to let those things go, and you're going to move forward with that. Okay, so it's all about being able to breathe, take a moment to just let go of all the doubt, let go of, release all the stuff that's gone on in the past. It's now about moving forward on your journey. Okay, so that's really important here. So, hi, welcome everybody who's arrived that I've missed in the list. Right, okay, so this is the list that I'm working on at the moment. I'm just waiting for, so I've got Lost Soul. So I'm not sure what's happening with Lost Soul here. And Tammy. I'm just seeing if I've got Lost Soul here. Okay, Lost Soul. So you're talking about your connection with Virgo. Right, okay. Lost Soul. Okay, you're looking at your connection. Let's use the Field Tarot here. I'm just doing the current list at the moment, and I'll see where I am from there. I'm just on for just over an hour or so. An hour and a half, maybe. Just depends. Maybe another 20, 30 minutes. So let's just see how we go here. Does Virgo miss you? Okay, so first things, what are you holding on to? Okay, what's being held on to? It does feel like you're holding on to hope. You're holding on to the possibilities. Okay, it's important for you to create some stability in your sense of thing. And then you're looking at friendships, you're looking at people of like mind. So it does feel like something's being held on to. Okay, it does feel like you hope that something's being holding on to. So it does feel like there is that sense of missing you. There is that sense of being held on. So we're getting the sense of missing you. Okay, and there's a reason to sort of celebrate and being with those of like mind. So there is that connection there. So does Virgo miss you? It does feel like there is that connection in some way. So yeah. Okay, Tammy. Let's have a look here. Sorry, I'm trying to. So like I said, this is the list. So I am looking at Tammy here. So Tammy was there. I just saw her name, but I didn't get a question, I don't think. Okay, so I didn't get Tammy's question. Ice cream. Ice cream, I did yours. Wake up. Wake up and Sanjana. So yeah, I'm waiting for Tammy, waiting for Wake Up, Sanjana, and then Miley. So just give me a second. I'm just scooting through these here. So I'm not sure where Tammy is. I haven't got a question from Tammy. Let's see, have I got a question from... Wake Up? Okay, so I'm not sure if I've got a question from Wake Up and a question from Sanjana. Wake Up and Sanjana. So there's no question there. Let's just check Sanjana. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I've covered everybody. I don't want anyone to miss out on readings. I'm just going to try and work through. I'm just doing a process at a time. So I'm trying to make sure nobody misses out, but it's just about Sanjana. Okay, so no message there. Okay, just all double checking. Miley, right, let's have a look. Okay, so something's hiding. So extremely cold. So what is Jay hiding? Let's have a look here. So I'm just moving. Because I'm working in a tiny space, sort of got to put things away as I do them. So what's Jay actually hiding? And, whoa, okay, so this card here flipped out. Here we've got the 18 moon, we've got the 18, which is the moon card. The moon card talks about being afraid of something. It's got a lot of worries, a lot of, does seem to be quite emotional stuff going on, something that he's afraid of. So what else does Miley need to know in regards to what Jay is hiding? So let's have a look. Oops, this card, whoa, the card flew out. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords. So it feels like something's been taken away from Jay. So Jay is feeling like something's been taken away from him. He feels quite disempowered in some way, which is why he might be feeling like he's extremely cold. Feels like something's been taken away from him. So he's hiding something that's quite emotional, something that he's afraid of. So it feels like something behind the scenes is going on. Feels like something more is going on behind the scenes, and he's too scared to tell you about it. He's worried about what's going on. He feels very disempowered with what's been happening, feeling quite trapped, feeling, yeah, it just feels very afraid, very, emotional stuff going on. It does feel like he's quite scared of something. Something's going on behind the scenes and he's too scared to tell you. There is definitely a lack of communication, of course. So there's a real need to communicate in some way. But definitely feels as though there's something being taken away from him, something that's out of his control. He feels very out of control as well. So something's going on behind the scenes. So it might be a case of you saying to him, hey, look, I know you seem very worried about something. Is there something that I can help you with? Is there something that you can talk to me about? I just want you to know that I'm here for you. you know, just saying, look, you know that I'm here for you. Yeah, something's definitely off, and it's definitely behind the scenes. It does feel like there's something that's been going on behind the scenes. So I do feel like you need to sort of say to him, hey, look, I'm here for you if you need me, if you need to talk. I think it's really important to just know, so that Jay knows that you're there for them. Okay, so just reach out, just sort of say, hey, look, I know something's going on. Look, if you want to talk about it, just know that I'm here for you. I think just need to be really supportive, be a little bit understanding that something's not quite right. It's actually got nothing to do with you. It's actually got something, I feel like it's something behind the scenes. So I hope that helps in some way. Okay, so I've done that. So let's go back to the list here. I will get to everybody else. I just want to just do this list to start with, so I know where I'm at. Okay, so who am I waiting for on this list? Tammy, Wake Up, Sanjana, Star. Okay, so I'm waiting for Star. You're welcome, Miley. You're welcome. Star, brilliant. Can I have your question, Star? Okay, this makes so much easier. Does Jay want to get to know me? I met him recently, but confused about what he wants, but there's no contact at the moment. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's do, I feel like the Moon Baby Tarot for this one here. Okay, so let's have a look here. So what's going on with the relationship with Jay? What's going on with Jay? What's going on with Jay? What's the foundation? What's the foundation of the connection between Jay and Star? Let's have a look. Whoa, okay. Three of Wands. Feels like they're unsure about their goals. He's very unsure about what he wants to do. He's looking ahead. He's dreaming about things, but he's very unsure. Okay, he's at a real pause. He's pausing. He's taking a moment. He's reflecting. He's very unsure about what he wants. Does feel like he's very unsure. He's not very confident in what he wants. So what can Star do? What can Star do about the situation? Let's have a look. Seems like he's very unsure about what's actually going on. There is definitely a connection there. So it might be about you reaching out. Even though there's no contact, maybe it's about you just reaching out once and just say, hey, let's reconnect. And then I think you'll get your answer. Because I just feel like he's very unsure. He's not sure about where he's at or what he's doing. So I think if you just reach out, you'll get your answer about what you need to do. I think that's really important. So it feels like he's very unsure. I think he's confused himself. So I think if you're interested, I think you might need to reach out to make that connection. Even once. And I think once you do that, I think if he doesn't reply, I think you'll get your answer. And if he does reply, then you've got your answer there. But I think it's about you reaching out and just sort of saying, hey, look, I'm here if you want to connect. Without being pushy. Yeah, without being pushy, just sort of say, hey, look, I'd like to get together if you want. I'd like to get together with you again. I'd like to go out with you again. I felt there was a connection. And then I think you'll get your answer about what needs to be done there. But he's unsure. I think he's got a lot of stuff going on in his own brain, his own mind. So yeah, he's unsure about things. Right. Okay. So who are we waiting for that we didn't really get an answer from? We didn't get a question from. So let's have a look here at this list again. I know it feels like I'm scrolling back here. So who haven't we had a message from? Oh, NC. Yeah, NC's. So from this list, whoever hasn't had a reading already, please type in your question. So there's some people on this list who hasn't had a reading. Can they please type in their question? So in the meantime, I'm just going to do NC. How is Charles feeling about our relationship? Okay, so let me do the Labyrinth Tarot. I'm waiting for Hocus Pocus. And Saint Len and the Santa Muerte Lenormand. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. How is Charles feeling about the relationship? Okay, pull the cards out. Sorry, I just have to bend. One card flew out to begin with. The World, moving on. I just got a sense of it being like a labyrinth. The relationship's a bit of a labyrinth here, coming in here. So it feels like he's trying to move on, maybe trying to find his way through it, trying to find his way through the relationship. Okay, so what else does NC need to know about? That was me just being clumsy. Shuffling properly. Right, okay. So what does NC need to know? Okay, so we've got 6 of pots. 6 of pots is like 6 of cups, basically. So you've got that sense of missed memories of the past. So there does seem to be, like, as he's going through, moving through this relationship, he is reflecting on the past, on whatever happened in the past for him. So whatever was his past memories, it feels like he's holding on to the past in many ways as he's trying to move and navigate this relationship, moving on to other aspects. As he shifts into new cycles, new possibilities of the relationship, still keeping hold of the past. So I think there's a lot of the past influencing influencing Charles at the moment. It does feel like there's a lot of stuff about the past influencing the how he feels about the relationship. It's all about the past. So whatever happened in the past is influencing him at the moment in regards to the relationship. And so there's that sense of moving on before anything happens. So yeah. Right. So let's have a look here. From here, let's have a look. So these are the people there's a few people that haven't had readings from this list, but I'm going to start thinking about this next part. Sorry, so I don't know who's here, but let me just type up this next bit here. I don't know whether Jaguar's still here. Pink. Okay. Ghosts. So, sister. Phobe. Marok. Okay, so I'm just writing up this next list. Blissful Breeze. Oops. I'm just worried about my time, actually. My time is running out. So what I'll do, if I don't do your reading today, what I'll get you to do is write in down below. Okay, so this is the fresh next list, right? So I've run out of time a little bit, and I still want to do your readings, right? So what I want you to do is, if I don't do your reading today, right, this is your next free list. So what I want you to do is, I might come back later this afternoon, but what I'll do is, if you want a reading now, if you want a reading, write your comment, your question in the comment below. So write your question in the comment below, down below, and I'll do you a free reading this afternoon. So these people here, Jaguar, Pink, Ghost, Gustava Borok, Blissful Breeze, and Dipshika, and anyone from the list from before, the other free list that I didn't do, if you type in your question in the comments down below, and I'll do your reading. So I've got time to do another one. I'm going to do one last reading, and then everybody else I will do so let's just see where we're at. You can choose to either have a reading now, or I will, if you just type it in the comments down below, I will do a reading for you. So if I haven't done a reading for you today, make sure you type it in the thing. Right, so I'm going to do Pink's one. So make sure that you type your question in the comments down below. And I will do the reading for you. Right, so let's do the Forhaxa Tarot. I do want to do all your readings, but I'm just running out of time a little bit. So we'll do them later this afternoon. If you just put them in the comments down below. If I haven't done a reading for you today and you want a reading, make sure you put it in the comments down below, and I will do your reading for you. Okay? And if you donate, you go in the draw for the full 30-minute reading, or you write a review on my blog. You also go in the draw for a 30-minute reading. Right. So, Pink, how does Cancer feel about you? Okay, so what's the foundation of the relationship? What's the foundation of the connection between this Cancer and Pink? Okay, and will he contact her? Is there any connection? Is there any contact coming into fruition. Let's have a look. What's going on here? What's the possibility with this relationship? Okay, so let's have a look and see what this connection is. Okay, the first card we have is Nine of Fire. So Nine of Fire is a sense of being a bit of a wounded warrior. So that sense of sort of keep going, don't give up, survive sort of energy. With the Seven of Air, something being taken from you. So I do feel as though you're waiting and waiting. Okay, I do feel like there's this wait, this don't give up, want to keep going sort of energy. And so I don't feel like he's going to contact you quickly. I don't feel like there's going to be some quick contact here. So I do feel as though you're just waiting. You're in a real waiting game, Pink. You've got to decide how you're going to get on with your life. Because I do feel like you're waiting for something. You're just waiting and waiting. And I don't feel like it's a very long wait. And I think you're going to be continuing to wait. You're like, you don't give up. There's that hope. There's that possibility. Will he contact me? I'm sort of saying that you're going to be waiting for a while. Yep, you're going to be waiting. So you've got to decide how you're going to stand in your own power. Okay, how are you going to stand in your own power? I just want to read you something. Here's the book. I just want to read you something. Just want to take a moment and just read the Seven of Air. Okay. In the land of Forhaxa, there is a raven that is said to be so brave, so powerful, that it will fly to the tippy top of the sky and use its beak to pierce an opening in the sun. Here the raven draws the sun's energy down its body, coating its feathers in a rich golden stream of pure power. The Council of Monarchs holds 7 of these feathers. Well, they did until a sly and mischievous little fairy decided to take a couple, knowing there is a high demand for such treasures on the black market, often frequented by ogres and trolls. 2 of them would undoubtedly fetch a nice little sum. The Seven of Air is not your ordinary fairy. She's a shapeshifter, an enchantress, and far more clever than most give her credit for being. She uses her unique skill set to do things at times that are, let's just say, far from honourable and generally not so horrific. It's just that her moral compass doesn't always point her in the right direction. Mostly, though, it's a playful mischief that keeps her entertained. Stealing tools here and there, maybe tricking another fairy into believing she's a fox, that kind of thing. The problem is that she doesn't realize that her play can hurt others and that her actions will have consequences if caught. And that's what I feel that he's doing to you. This is what I feel that he's doing to you. When the Seven of Air appears, you may encounter a situation that tests your thoughts around honor and integrity, as accountability is easily hidden. Be aware of how your inner dialogue impacts your decision-making process. Are you admiring your cleverness, your independence? Well, I don't feel that's that. It's you're holding back out of fear of being viewed as self-serving. Sometimes Seven of Air brings to our attention a situation where someone convinces themselves they're the only ones with the skills or the knowledge to handle a situation. Unfortunately, if things go south, the blame often falls on others. When this energy is close, be aware that your desire to go it alone will impact others. So I'm getting a feeling that he's sort of playing a little bit of a game. He could be playing a bit of a thing with you. So just be careful. I think it's about you standing in your own power. Okay. So I do feel like there's a need for you to really being able to focus on yourself. And I'm actually going to give you a fairy card. Okay, I feel like there's a little bit of a message here. Oh, go through. There we go. The fairy forest. So I do feel like I've got a fairy message here for you. Okay, so what fairy message do we have for Pink in regards to standing in her own power, being empowered. The Weaver. Deciding on your own fate, your destiny. You're weird. So let's have a look and see what she says. What card number is this one? 25. That's interesting. We've got a lot of 25s today. Okay, so I want to read this to you. I feel like this is going to be helpful. Okay. It's inherited aspects of your family's honor and weird. The actions of your ancestors have had a ripple effect on your life and worked through some of this impact with strength and nobility. There may be more work for you to do, yet you've free will and you've got a destiny, and the two dance together and form a pattern that is unique to you. This is your contribution to the web of the weird. Every action has an impact. Every choice will create results that are impossible to see now. So consider the choices before you and choose what is for your highest good. Choose what's for the highest good of you, of all. What is most honorable and beyond the personal. Ask no person to give up their personal honor to further your own ambitions. Consider the impact of your choices into the future. Consider the ancestors and what they feel about your choices. Okay, now it's, you shall now choose well, for you are weaving the world that was, weaving the present moment, and weaving the world that shall be. What happens to one of us vibrates throughout this universe and on this great energetic web. And we are in every moment and with every word and thought and deed contributing to this great grid of energy. So it's all about your choices, what you choose to do in regards to living your life, standing in your own power. Okay? So I think that's really important. Okay? So yeah, I think it's very much about you standing in your own power, standing in your own strength, your own courage, and being able to sort of move ahead with your own ideas, your own perceptions. Okay, so what I've got to go. Time's run out on me. I'd love to do everyone's reading. So everybody that hasn't had a reading from me today, okay, Scorpio, you included, and I don't know what this is about, numbers or anything like this. I don't know what this is about. So everyone on the free list, including Scorpio, if you want a reading, please type your question in the comments down below. Okay, please type in the comments down below. I've got to go. I've got things to do. I need to get some lunch done. I've got a sheet to pick up from my washing. So I really have some things to do. So please type in, not in the chat, but in the comments down below if you want a reading. And I will do them later. But I've got to get going. So yeah, I'd love to do all your readings, so please make sure you do put in the comments down below. Those that have had readings, I will put them into chapters. It'll be easy for you to come back and re-listen to your reading. Yeah, so Marwa, you as well, if you want a reading, please type it in the comments down below. If you donate, you will go in the draw for a free reading, a 30-minute free reading, so you can get a lot more out of it. So that's it. Thanks for being with me. Please type your question down below in the comments, and I'll do your readings later when I get a chance. I've got a few jobs to do, and then I'll come back and do anyone that's commented down below. I will do your reading for you then. Okay, that's it. Take care. Blessed be.